I got a question that I would just like to answer, right? This is from a potential buyer that wants to buy a certain property. So I just want to make sure that if there's other people that are asking themselves this question as a new buyer, as a first time home buyer, because as a first time home buyer you have a whole lot of questions. But before we get to that, as you know, in this channel we talk all things real estate, all things personal finance, so that you are empowered to be the driver of your financial situation and not just be the passenger, right? Because it's important to control the destination and put the destination in your hands. All right, okay, so the question was, I think this is coming from the fact that there's so much hype on the increase on the interest rate, right? So the question was, is the banks actually offering prime lending, prime minus, or they are pricing all the time above the prime lending rate? And is that interest rate that a potential buyer gets based on the price of the property? If the property is more expensive, then it's higher interest rate. If the property is less expensive, and they're gonna get charged the less interest rate. So I just want to answer that. Maybe you are sitting there and you're asking yourself the same very question, right? So in terms of the interest rate, right, the interest rate that is charged by the bank to you as a consumer or as a home buyer, it is merely dependent on your credit score. So it depends on how good your credit score is, right? So what you will see is that the higher your credit score is, the better the interest rate, which means that you probably get prime minus, right? But if your credit score is very bad, right, or it's just bad but not that really bad, you will get prime plus, which means that you'll be charged more interest rate. So what does it mean if you are charged more interest rate and when you are charged less interest rate? If you are charged more interest rate, if we are saying that now the prime lending rate is sitting at 9.75%, it means that if the interest rate is 9.75% plus, it means that the installment will be much higher, and the opposite is true for if you just vice versa what I said now. So I hope that really makes sense. So it is very much important that you keep your credit score clean, right? So if you don't understand how actually to make sure that you get your credit record up to order just before you decide to buy a house, there's a lot of videos that I've made with regards to what actually contribute to you having a very good credit score. So I will put the links of those videos on the description, so you can just click there and then follow the more information on that. I hope this answers your question, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. But while doing that, don't forget to like. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one.